everyone, it's Emma, and today I'm doing something I'm very excited about. Today I'm doing the Mamma Mia book tag. Mamma Mia! This tag was made by Ashley over at Ashley Outpaged, and about 3 seconds after she tagged me on Twitter, I knew that I would be doing this book tag. How can I resist ya? First of all, because I love Mamma Mia. I loved the first one, I loved the second one pretty much as the first one, which is kind of crazy because the first Mamma Mia movie has always been my go-to cheer up movie for as long as I can remember. When I'm in just not a great mood, or I'm not feeling well, or I've just had not the best week, I would just watch Mamma Mia and it would cheer me up because it's so dramatic and weird and ridiculous, and I love it so much. Recently, Mamma Mia Here We Go Again came out, which is the sequel, and pretty much all of book Twitter has been obsessed with it. Before To All the Boys I Loved Before came out, it was just like what everyone was talking about. So my friend Ashley over at Ashley Outpaged made this tag, and so I knew that I would do it. Pretty much the only book tags that I ever do are the ones where you get to dance around to music. So I've got my questions right here with Ashley's video. Let's go, let's do some dancing. Dancing queen, only 17, except I'm 20 now. Question number 1 is when I kissed the teacher. When I kissed the teacher, Kevin must have thought my dream. When I kissed the teacher, name a book with a shocking plot twist. The book that I think I will forever think of as the most shocking plot twist is Bel Canto by Ann Patchett. I read this book years and years ago, and I still think about it. I was so in shock when it got to the climax of this book. It is also one of those plot twists where they tell you the whole time what's going to happen, but you don't believe them. You just don't believe them. And so then when you actually get to what happens, and it actually happens the way that they told you it was going to happen, you're just like, yep. It was one of those. It was one of those plot twists. Question number 2 is Waterloo. Hey, that rhymed. And it is name a book that you're positive you will be in love with. So like you haven't read it yet, but you just kind of know you're gonna love it. And for me, that is Every Heart a Doorway by Seanan McGuire. This book is very short, and I have not read it yet, even though I know it's going to become a new favorite series. I think it will be one of my fall reads, although I think I said that about summer, and I still haven't read it. But I just kind of know that the magic of this book is going to capture me. It's one of those books that's compared to Narnia in the fact that like kids go on an adventure and find some kind of magical world, and I'm always down for that. So I know I'm going to love it, I just have to read it first. Question number 3 is Why Did It Have to Be Me?, which is probably my favorite of the songs from the second movie. And it's name a book that you went to get over a reading slump. I'm sorry for mentioning this book so much recently, but it is A Very Large Expanse of Sea by Tahereh Mafi. I was in like a very slow reading period before I got this arc, and when I got this arc I read it in 2 days, and then I finished like 3 other arcs in the same week. It just boosted my reading excitement that much because I loved it that much. I just ended up having great reading energy and reading a ton. Comes out October 18th. Question number 4 is I Have a Dream. And the question that goes along with this one is name a character, a book character that inspires you. I have to say, my boy, my love, Laszlo Strange. He is one of those people that has dreams and goes after them, and to that I relate to him a lot. He inspires me to like more fully trust myself, go get the things that I love, and to know that like it's good to pursue your dreams even when you're not sure if you will ever find the missing magical city. No one has talked about it in years, and yet you just know that for some reason you're passionate about studying it. So you like learn a whole language that no one else understands, and you like become an expert on this thing that you never know if it's going to be practical or useful. That's my boy Laszlo Strange. He inspires me to be the same way, to pursue the things that I'm passionate about, to pursue the things that are meaningful to me, even when I don't know how they will come to be important in the future. Question number 5 is Andante Andante, without a doubt the most romantic of all the Mamma Mia songs.
Take it easy with me, please. Touch me gently like a summer evening breeze. Take your time, make it slow. Andante, andante.
And the question that goes along with this one is name your current read. This song actually goes really well with my current read because it is taking me too long to finish this book. I'm loving it. I'm in. It's gonna be like one of my favorite reads of this year, and yet it's taking me too long to finish it. And it is Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. The reason that it's taking me too long to finish this book is because I wanted to finish it before the movie came out, so I could go see the movie and support it on opening weekend, but I haven't finished the book, so I can't go see the movie yet, so I need to hurry up and finish the book, hopefully today, so that I can go see this movie. But yes, I'm loving this book. It is so entertaining, so funny, such a like interesting book world to be in. I love the characters, I love the whole world and the feel and the humor. Yes. Question number 6 is knowing me, knowing you, aha. Name a book that you had to break up with and DNF. Now, I never DNF books. It is one of my bad qualities. I really need to just give up if I'm not enjoying something. But for some reason, I guess because I'm really stubborn, I don't do that. So I'm going to say a book that I wish I had DNF'd. And it is The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender by Leslye Walton. This is a beautifully written book, but the reason that I wish I had DNF'd it is because I was not warned at all that there was a trigger warning for rape in this book, and it is pretty gruesome and violent. And there's actually like a decent amount of violence all the way through the book, and I don't do so well with that. I don't do so well with like cruelty and violence combined. So I wish I had DNF'd it because as beautiful as this book is written, and as much as I wanted to love it, it left me with not that great of a feeling when I finished it. And honestly, I've been a little bit in a reading slump ever since I finished it. So for that reason, I do wish that I had DNF'd it, just because I don't like that feeling. I like to read books that are like, lift you up and are exciting and hopeful. Question number 7 is Mamma Mia.
I was cheated by you, and I think you know when. So I made up my mind, it must come to an end. Look at me now, will I ever learn? I don't know how, but I suddenly lose control. There's a fire within my soul. Just one look and I can hear it going. One more look and I can get it. Mamma Mia, here I go again.
And it is name a book that you recently read again. I actually realized through this question that it has been a really long time since I reread a book. I guess because I had a lot of ARCs and a lot of new releases coming out this summer, so I was trying to read those and focus on those. That has been like my recent goal, is to read a lot of the books on my bookshelf. So I haven't actually reread a book since Shatter Me by Tahereh Mafi, which I reread before Restore Me came out, which was in March, I think, and that is a long time ago. So yeah, that was the last book that I reread. And as always, I loved rereading this book. I can read this book in like a day, so I've read it quite a few times now. Even though this one is my least favorite of the series, it's just always nice to like go back and see how far the characters have come. Reading this book and then reading Restore Me, oh man, it just made the character developments in Restore Me that much more powerful, and I was so excited about it. Question number 8, I think we're on 8, is Dancing Queen. And the correlating question to this one is, name a book that made you want to dance around the room, that you just loved so much or were so excited about that you wanted to get up and dance. I'm gonna copy Ashley for this one and say a manga, and it is Dreamin' Sun. Oh my good golly gosh. I love this manga so much. I think it has become my favorite manga, at least my favorite manga that I'm currently reading, because The Silent Voice is still my favorite manga, but this one is still coming out with volumes, so every time a new volume comes out, I want to dance around the room because I love it so much. I love these characters so much. So this volume recently came out, and no matter what is happening, even though my ships are not sailing at all, I just love this manga. It's so cute. It is so uplifting. Just fun to read. It's one of those ones that you just read and you're like, that was fun. That was nice. I enjoyed that. And lastly, we have question number 9, which is Super Trooper. Name a series that you have not finished due to its intimidating size. There are too many series. I've somehow become that person who like doesn't finish series, and I used to be the person who finished the newest book in a series as soon as it came out. Maybe this is what being an adult does to you. The one that I will say is the Mistborn series, or The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. I read book 1. It didn't even take me that long to read book 1. All the books are so long that it's just intimidating, and I didn't like love this one enough to continue because I read Name of the Wind. That's one of my favorite series, and those books are way longer than these. And so I haven't finished the series, and I don't anticipate finishing the series anytime soon. Although, if that fantasy mood just hits, I know I can go back to this series because it's a great series. So much fun to read. And that is it for this Mamma Mia tag. I don't have anyone to tag, but if you're a booktuber, if you make videos and you love Mamma Mia, I tag you all. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed me dancing around, a little dancey dance. I love dancey dancing. I hope that you have a lovely day, or night, or afternoon, wherever you are, whatever you are doing, and I will see you in my next video.